What's up guys, this is Exodus and today I'm going to be showing you how to get the paper effect in Photoshop CS5. This is going to be a pretty quick tutorial and it's really easy to do. I'll just be showing you how to get this text with the paper in the background with the tape and a drop shadow behind it. So let's get started. You're going to have two different pages up. You're going to have one which you're just going to click on File, New, and then you're going to color the background whatever you want it to be. And then you're going to open the paper image, which is this right here. This is where you're going to be doing most of your work from. So let's get started. I'm going to exit out of this. No. And exit out of this one. And I'll just leave this up so I can come back to it if I need to. So click on File, then New. Stutter right there, whatever. And then you're going to make the width 1280 and the height 720. And then click OK. And now you're going to change the background color to whatever you want. For this one right here, I did a gradient background, which is how it's bright in the middle, and then as it goes out to the corners, it kind of like shades into a black. You don't have to do that. You don't need to do that. You just do whatever you want. And for this one, I'll just do a plain, simple, bluish colored background. So I'm going to click on the paint bucket tool, and then I'm going to click on this color tool and make this a bluish background. Like that, whatever. Kind of an ugly blue, but it's alright. Now you're going to click on File, Open, and you're going to open your paper image. You can find these on Google Images. Just look up paper in Google Images, and once you've downloaded one, you're good to go. You just place it into Photoshop and you get started and follow these steps. So let's get started with all the main stuff and all the basics. Get your text tool and just click anywhere and type in whatever your name is, whatever you want it to be. I'll do Exodus, and you want to make the font a black font and lower the opacity to about 50. Alright, now you're going to get your magic wand tool and you're going to hold down Shift. You want to make sure that the Exodus or the text layer is selected, or you won't be able to select anything with the magic wand tool. But anyway, you're going to hold down Shift and you're going to select every letter. And with this font, the letters are kind of connected, so I don't really have to select every letter. It kind of just does it for me. So then after you do that, you're going to click on Select, Modify, Expand. I'm going to expand that by 20 pixels. And then you're going to zoom in and get your quick selection tool. So you're going to click and hold the magic wand tool, click on quick selection. Then you're going to hold down Shift and you're just going to fill in all these open spots in between all these letters. Like this. And then if you have a U in there or a T or something like that and there's a big gap right there, you can just fill that in by clicking and dragging over, and then you just fill in the rest of it. And then once you're done with that, you can zoom out and you're going to you're going to hold down Control and click on background. So you should have both of these layers selected. Then you're just going to do Control E and that'll merge the layers into each other. And now you're going to click Control X, and what that does is it cuts whatever you have in the selection box, it'll cut that out, and it just basically cuts it from the picture. Now you're going to click on the background that you made, and you're going to do Control V, so you're cutting and pasting. That's what we just did. You're cutting it from this, and you're pasting it onto your background. You just want to hold down Shift and resize this to where it'll fit, like that. And that's basically it. Now you have a cool looking text with the paper in the background, and you can see through the text and see the lines in the paper, so it makes it look realistic. And now if you want to add a drop shadow, you can just click check mark. Now click effects and then drop shadow. And you don't really need to edit any of these settings. You can change the size. Don't really need to do that. So I'm just going to keep that there. And then click OK. And that's basically it. Now if you want to know how to get a piece of tape, you just click on this rectangle tool. And you want to get a pretty decent size. Say about like that. Oh, never mind. Forget that. You got to create a new layer first. Sorry, I forgot to tell you that. You got to create a new layer first so you can edit this rectangle. So create a new layer, then you're going to create a rectangle, and you want to make the color white. If you have the color the same as your background, you won't see it. So I'm just going to do white, and you're going to lower the opacity to 50, and then you're going to get your eraser tool, and you're going to click on brushes, and you're going to click on a star brush. If you don't have this star right here, you can just click on this arrow and then go to assorted brushes and click OK, and it'll be right there. So you're going to click on that, and then you're just going to click and drag down and click and drag down again. So then as you can see, you have a pretty good looking piece of tape. Pretty realistic looking, like you just ripped it off of the container. And then you're just gonna change the angle of this and put it over your text like that, and that's basically it. As you can see, I kind of messed up the first time I did the rectangle because I accidentally made two rectangles, because the first one that I made, the background was the same color. I mean, the color of the rectangle was the same color as the background, so kind of messed it up. But you won't do that because I corrected myself, and that's basically it. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and give me some feedback to help me with my tutorials in the future. And also, if you have suggestions for future tutorials, just put it in the channel comments or send me a message. Contact me in whatever way you need to contact me to tell me your idea of a new tutorial, and if I don't know how to do it, then I will figure it out and make a tutorial of it. Thanks for watching again. Rate, comment, and subscribe. This has been Exodus, and I'm out.